What's going on, YouTube? Samurai Show back at it again for another Bitcoin analysis. So what's going on today? At the time of recording, Bitcoin is at 53,800. So what happened? Well, what happened was I made a call and it happened again. So we said Fridays notoriously sell-off days, and no different than today, this Friday. So some of the data that came out, non-farm payroll was a big one. So for August, the estimated was 164,000. What came in was 142. The month prior, we had 89,000. So non-farm payrolls did go up. Okay, but that's good. And then unemployment rate actual was 4.2%, which the estimate was 4.2. So it was right on the money. And then prior was 4.3. So what's driving the price down? Well, right now there's a big sell-off in the market going on. So you got the NASDAQ down 500, Dow Jones down 400. The fact that NASDAQ is going down harder than the Dow Jones, which the Dow Jones is about 2.5 times the size, that means tech is getting crushed right now. So market is saying, hey, it's too risky for tech. So now tech's getting hit. We got the subpoena for NVIDIA. Also, Ethereum is down to $2,200 a coin. And NVIDIA, at time of recording, is at 102, so it's down 5% today. It's insane. That is a lot. So, Friday sell-off. September is notoriously a down month. And it's just overall fear in the market. So what can you do in the meantime? If you're an advanced trader, you can get into options. So if you want to do some put, you could do some put calls. Try to ride the lows. You can also do some shorts. Or you could just buy the dips. I mean, eventually things will go up. If you have a good paying job and you have disposable income, you can just keep buying in the red, because eventually it'll go back up, right? If we do go into a recession, I'm going to give it an estimate of 1.5 years before we get back to things going into the green again. We got to get stabilized with the president first and foremost, and then we got to get the rate cuts. So they've been calling for the rate cuts. Originally they were gonna call for 0.25, but as the market is going lower and lower, now there's more probability of a 0.5 cut. So that's 0.5%. That's huge. They're talking about doing 0.5% this month, possibly 0.5% in November, and then another 0.5% in December. So that'll be 1.5%. That's very, very big. Notoriously, when rates get cut, markets go down because that's a sign of a weak economy. But overall, it creates more easy to obtain cash into the market. So more liquidity gets pumped in. So things like houses, Bitcoin, gold, that will go up because it'll make the dollar cheaper to get, which will give less buying power. So everything will just kind of go up. I mean, it's good if you're holding. If you're not holding, you're going to get decimated. And that's just that's the unfortunate reality. If you're just invested in dollars, you're not going to be able to retire. You know, you need to get into other things. Not financial advice, but gold, Bitcoin, real estate. Those things are always good. Real estate right now is the highest it's ever been. So there's a chance for possibly an 08 crash type deal. Donald Trump keeps talking about how he's going to cut the housing prices in half to make it more affordable. So if you're investing in real estate, that's not good for you, right? But if you're looking to buy a house, that's great. But so maybe not real estate right now. Bitcoin right now is already in the red. You can buy 0.1 of a coin for $5,300. I would say it's a pretty safe bet to put your money in. You could still buy NVIDIA, because even though NVIDIA is at 101, it's still the best tech stock in the game right now. AI is still the #1 narrative, and the owner of NVIDIA makes the best chips in the world, bar none. So they are #1. So they're only going to go up. And this frivolous subpoena that the SEC put against them, that's going to go nowhere, right? Too many big players in the game are putting too much big money into NVIDIA, and it's only going to go up. So it's going to go down a little bit right now, just because it's the leader, and it's just a market turn down. Tech is always the first to go, but everything is going to go up. The big thing to look forward to for this month in September is the 0.5 point rate cut. Keep in mind for that. Just expect a market downturn when that happens, but give it like a week or two, and then you'll start seeing upticks because there's more liquidity in the market, and then just play that narrative and see what happens. But hopefully this helped you guys out. So right now we're at 53. We called that 53. It hit it. If it doesn't hold 53, which I think it should, I think Saturday and Sunday we'll kind of chill here. It'll bounce between 53 and 55. But if for some reason it crushes lower, the next level of support is going to be 48,000. So from here, if it breaks through 53, we're going to go to 48,000. But for me, that makes me excited because I get to buy 0.1 for $4,800. So that makes me excited. But if you're holding on, or if you got calls, or if you got longs, sorry. But what did we say in the last video? Don't leverage. Just take the opportunity and buy things cheap. So that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully this helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video.